And the two case. All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Vassell and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. And it's Paul in at the 1. And for the Rockets, Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Jock Landale is out there with Jabari Smith. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. And it's opening night. Great to be here with you, Clark.
Always great to be with you as well, B.A. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
Paul, shot is off. On the wing, Green takes the 3. The rebound by the Spurs. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach EuroCup for a minute. He said they spent all week watching film on Victor Wembanyama, trying to find flaws that they could take advantage of. No such luck. So their mission tonight is to try to make someone else beat them, which coach admits could be fool's errand.
Thank you for that, Allie. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. First quarter of play, a minute in. Pass to Wembanyama. Outside Barnes. Takes it inside, and he banks in the layup.
Excellent concentration from Barnes. I mean, when he's penetrating inside, he's determined to beat everybody to the cup.
The Rockets went from 22 to 41 wins last year, finishing right at 500, Clark.
Great progress by Houston. Just missed the play-in in the West. They would have easily made that same play-in tournament in the East. A huge step forward for the Rockets, no doubt. And I think it's a team that can sustain that trajectory.
And San Antonio has possession. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. 5 on the clock. Here's Vassell. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
He's hard to stop when given any room to operate at all.
Green with a screen on Paul. Here's Van Vliet. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Great work by Van Vliet. So good at carving out space on the interior.
The drive by Paul. And there it is for him.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Landale. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
Putting that ball in the hands of a guy ready to attack. Quality feed by Fred Van Vliet.
Right side, Paul. This one for 3. Sinks it from distance. Paul's got 5 points.
Really aggressive play that time by Paul at the arc, letting the other team know he's also got that kind of range.
Up top, Brooks. He's guarded by Paul. Count that one.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Brooks against Vassell. Drives to the hoop. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
You can see that Vassell is getting increasingly confident attacking the basket.
Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Rebounded by Chris Paul.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Sohan inside, started by Van Vliet, and Sohan gets it to go.
And really a two-way force in transition. Sohan will run out on the break, and he can get back quickly on defense as well. He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
Clark, what catches your eye about Jalen Green at a fundamental level?
Well, it starts with his pure explosiveness. That just jumps out at anybody because he's jumping over everybody, okay? The way he can get up and down the floor and hang and lift, that's what stands out, his athleticism. And he's actually rounding off some of the rough edges in his game that makes him kind of scary as we go forward.
Here's Landale. Back to Green. Landale with a screen. And it's hammered home by Green.
Green just levitates to the rack. A 40-inch plus vertical will allow you to do that.
And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the Spurs. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. He takes it in. San Antonio shooting their initial free throws of the game here. The first free throw is good.
Now in the latter stages of his career, Paul's desire to compete for titles has never been higher.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Van Vliet misses.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
The kick out to Paul. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. The layup off target. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
At small forward and power forward, it's Brooks and Smith. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Landale in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Graham.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
Fast break. Here come the Rockets. And here's Green from the arc. Drops in the three. Green's got 8.
Terrific job by Green utilizing that world-class speed to get out ahead of everybody else.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
BA, Fred VanVleet said, I've been a leader on pretty much every team that I've ever played for. I'm a leader in life. It's just something you either have or you don't. Something you got to work at. Some guys will gravitate towards it and some won't. Brian, is it that simple?
Well, I think most of his teammates value what he has to say, for sure.
Van Vliet, despite his size, he's not backing down from any contact. He looks to draw a foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys? Lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Oh, going up there. Vassell showing off his hops.
Houston in the lead. Here's Green. Green rising up.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Wembanyama, screen on Van Vliet. Paul, shot is off. The Rockets lead by 3. For 3, Smith. And Chris Paul clears it away. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Here's Green. Oh, the posterizer from Green.
Once he takes flight, Green can make some incredible moves in the air.
And how about the Fred Van Vliet story? From undrafted to all-star and NBA champion.
It's one of the remarkable journeys in the history of the league. There are a number of guys that have gone undrafted and ended up being all-stars and champions, but you think about it, one of the things they have in common in my mind, B.A., is a real understanding of who they are and what it's going to take to be successful. And then the willingness to put in the work and not be distracted by naysayers or the glamour of being a pro. They've got a real anchoring as to who they are and what their business is about, and then they maximize their ability. That's Fred Van Vliet in a nutshell.
Here's Vassell after the basket by Houston. From deep, Wembanyama. Ooh, Wembanyama, just too good.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Stolen by Wembanyama. And a foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. To the inside, Brooks, and he dunks it down.
That's what Brooks likes, power hoops.
Spurs trail by 4. Vassell outside. To the middle. Lets it fly. Rockets with a rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Landale. Green for 3. Rebounded by Chris Paul.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Barnes is a problem in these fast break situations. He's got strength, he's got skill, and he's got excellent speed.
Van Vliet. That shot missing. Paul with some nice D. San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Wembanyama, screen on Green. Vassell's shot is good. Vassell's got 4 points in the quarter.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
On the wing, Green. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 5 assists tonight.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Vassell's shot is good.
Oh, Vassell is feeling it. Just knocking down shots and playing with terrific enthusiasm.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
Now here's Barnes. Lays it up and banks it in. Barnes has got 8.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Smith with it. Sohan covering. Pass to Green. 15 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball.
Blasting off, Green runs in and just launches himself to the rim.
Vassell outside. Now Wembanyama. San Antonio shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both shots.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Just 4 seconds left in the first half. And that comes off the assist by Green. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for Houston. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Back after this.
Taking a look at Houston. I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good, I'd be dominating down low.
Now, as we look at the first half, the Rockets find themselves in a close ball game.
It's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor.
And that's it for halftime.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Nice game. Great performance by Jalen Green.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. They've got Johnson, and it's Branham in at the 2 guard. Left side, Holiday. Back to Eason. Pass to Whitmore. Launches a 3. He buries it from 3. Whitmore's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that. Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred VanVleet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize these guys' potential. BA?
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that. Here's Thompson. Rebound by San Antonio.
Boy, blew the easy two by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Shot clock at 6. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Tari Eason. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, BA, I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Steven Adams checked in for Şengün.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
That free throw's good from Thompson. And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, BA, that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
Here's Branham. Pass to Wesley. Outside Johnson. San Antonio again can't hit. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Rockets. The lead is 2. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at Dallas. They'll match up against the Mavericks. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. Houston, 4th.
There's not a whole lot to complain about with these numbers. I mean, they made a commitment to rebounding last year, and it was obvious. It showed on a consistent basis. They put great effort into rebounding the ball last season.
Spurs trail by 4. Pass to Branham. Launches it. Adams grabs the miss.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Eason. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Eason's got his first 2 points of the night.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Wesley. Pass to Branham. Here's Wesley. Shot to stop the run. No luck on that one. On the wing, Holiday. Beyond the arc. Buries it from 3. And now a 9-point Houston lead.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Second chance shot. Outside Eason. Goes up again. Not going to go that time. Johnson with the defensive effort. Here's Whitmore. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
An impressive athlete. This rookie Whitmore loves getting inside and hammering it home.
Johnson passes to Branham. Here's Wesley. Pass to Branham. And here's Johnson. Jacks up a 3. And once again off the mark by San Antonio. Eason against Johnson. Here's Thompson driving in. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that was going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. From deep, Johnson gets the 3 ball to go. Johnson's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. There's a screen. Here's Holiday. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Deflects the pass. Pass to Wesley. Here's Branham. Adams covering. To the wing, right side. Here's Wesley. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Houston in command with a 13. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. At small forward and power forward, it's Brooks and Smith. And it's Landale in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Now here's Vassell. Wembanyama screen for 3. And that's good. Vassell for 3.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
Outside for Brooks. And there's the drive. Back to Green. The 3. The offensive rebound. Three-pointer, Van Vliet sends it home from three-point land.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Now here's Paul with the drive. The shot that time not on target. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Green for 3. Landale, the pass to Green. Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
Able to score from anywhere on the court. Green can hurt you in myriad ways, and his game is only growing.
Now here's Paul from deep. Wembanyama fires in the triple.
A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
Paul against Van Vliet. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Jeremy Sohan.
You got to admire the steadfastness of Van Vliet. I mean, he's an anchor for his team because they know they can trust him.
You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. No wonder nothing seems to faze him.
Now here's Vassell. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. On the wing, Brooks. He's guarded by Vassell. Here's Green. Brooks left side. Pass to Landale. Shoots over Barnes. Landale misses.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Wembanyama screen. Over to the left wing. Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Sohan. Pass to Wembanyama. Lets it go from the wing. And it falls all over the rim and in. Wembanyama's got 5 points now this quarter.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
The 3. And Wembanyama missing. Houston leading by 11. The 3, Smith. There's a minute 54 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Wembanyama finds Paul. Back to Wembanyama. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's foul number 2 for him.
I I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Now here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game. Consider my doubts disappear.
And Wemby using his unique perspective to find the open man.
Van Vliet, the pass to Brooks. Back to Van Vliet. Smith outside. Out to the wing. Here's Landale. Hauled in by Paul.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Spurs trail by 12.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Rockets.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And what a huge performance it was for Jalen Green.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Now here's Brooks. Smith with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Van Vliet outside. Six on the shot clock. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Rockets lead by 11.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
The three from Wembanyama, and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
And no good on the 3rd free throw. So he ends up 2 for 3. Van Vliet finds Green. It's good. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy.
UK Sports. NBA action is coming up. Richard, this place is absolutely buzzing with anticipation. Each team with their first game of the season here tonight.
The key now is making sure your season starts with a win. That first dub is a catalyst to the start of your season. Helps you find a rhythm very early.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard position. Halliburton against Brooks. Halliburton outside, driving in, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
When he wants to, Halliburton can get to the hoop. Boy, he is tough to slow down.
Pass to Brooks. Tipped away. Here's Landale. Turner covering. Van Vliet wide open. Goes up again. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And the stroke of Van Vliet is so nice, proving once again why he's so valuable to this team.
So RJ, the Rockets last year, they were exactly at 500. 41 up and 41 down.
Still, they missed the play-in by 5 games. In the East, they easily are in. That just tells you how difficult a rebuild in the Western Conference is. And Houston is up against it.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Pass to Siakam. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Van Vliet on the wing. And it goes down 2 points.
Although he is just 6 feet tall, Van Vliet has no issue going into the land of the Giants.
Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those. Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Ime Udoka. Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table, and he told me Pascal is so good with room to operate, you need to find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. Pacers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
And you see that extra gear with Mathurin gets him to the rim in a blink.
There's the 3. Green with the rebound. Rockets trail by 3. And it's Green shutting it down.
If that doesn't belong in the dunk contest, then I don't know what was. That is an impressive finish there by Green.
Brooks against Halliburton. Down low. And Turner throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Brooks against Mathurin. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Wow. Dylan Brooks off the bounce. Teammates are loving that.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
The Pacers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And Turner kicks to Halliburton. There's the triple. Drills the three-pointer. Halliburton's got his second bucket of the night.
We've seen him shoot at 40% from deep for a season, so Halliburton accurate from three-point land.
Here's Van Vliet. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Pacers leading by 4. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Mathurin. Pass to Nembhard. Fires from the wing. Thompson with the rebound. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so the first quarter is in the books. Pacers lead by... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pacers.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 slot. Landale pass to Smith. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Smith's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Here's Halliburton, and Thompson sends it back. Now here's Green, and Green slams it in.
This is what Green loves to do, getting strong positioning inside and going to work.
Outside Mathurin. Back to Nembhard. Turner passes to Nembhard. Shot clock at 6. Halliburton finds Turner. Puts up a deep 3. Landale grabs the miss. Landale's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. But giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And we see dunkers get technicals for hanging on the rim, slapping the backboard, or Richard even staring someone down. Should refs let that slide, or is that something they got to pay attention to?
I don't mind the hanging on the rim, the smacking the backboard. I love that aggression. The staring people down, that's something you got to be careful with because that can cause some problems, and we don't want any of those issues on the court. A vicious finish by Green. Boy, Jalen, this man can get up.
Halliburton with it, picked up by Thompson. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. Misses the layup.
That's just a bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when he misses those.
Brooks. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. For Indiana, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And Turner kicks to Halliburton. And he makes good on the layup. Halliburton's got 9.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Brooks, left side. Back to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Halliburton on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Siakam passes to Turner. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Clock at 6. Here's Nemo. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Halliburton against Smith, and stolen by Siakam. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky's the limit. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Pass to Mathurin. A 3-ball. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping to him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's good for 2. Smith's got the lead up to 3 now for the Rockets.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
And I'll give this to Halliburton. He's been in attack mode all night.
Green with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Landale. Brooks against Mathurin. Houston needs to get a shot. No good on the triple. Siakam left side. And that one released in time, but no good. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Thanks.
Taking a look here at Indiana. They don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road. Kind of like...
And now looking at the Pacers in this one, no separation to be found from either side.
Playing well on the road can be very difficult. They're doing a good...
And that concludes...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
They've got Whitmore. Steven Adams is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Fred VanVleet, and it's Holiday in at the point guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Yep, that one goes. Toppin's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Pacers. Well, Greg, we saw in the 2024 regular season that these Pacers actually led the NBA in assists.
Averaging over 30 assists a game. Now that's ball movement. These Pacers really trust one another and love to share the load offensively.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. It's a 1-point game. VanVleet on the wing. Fires the 3. And they get it back. Here's Eason. Off target from outside. The Pacers shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Nesmith. Pass to McConnell. Outside, Walker. VanVleet against McConnell. In the corner, it's Toppin. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Adams. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And that one's good. Whitmore.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Neesmith finds Walker. Back to Neesmith. Fires from deep. Walker the pass to Neesmith. Lets it go with the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Neesmith has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Crafty move. Here's Walker. He can't get that one to fall. Adams, some nice D. The Rockets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Pass to Van Vliet. Moore sets a screen for Van Vliet. They get the rebound. The kick out to Holiday. Lets it go from deep. Houston gets it back. Adams. In the corner, it's Eason. Outside Holiday. Now Van Vliet. Takes a 3. Holiday looking for an opening. Frames the three-pointer. Holiday's got the lead up to 4 now for Houston.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Neesmith, the pass to Toppin.
I see him.
1:39 left in the third. Here's McConnell. He takes it in. Wiseman with a wide open look. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Wiseman's got his first 2 points of the night.
And how about the confidence from Wiseman on the catch and shoot? He just puts that one up in rhythm.
The offensive rebound. Pass to Eason. Outside Holiday. Buries it from three-point range. Holiday's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Houston.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
That's tipped. Toppin with the steal. Wiseman kicks to McConnell. Back to Wiseman. And then Wiseman slams it in.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman. Roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Pacers with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Now here's Van Vliet. Neesmith covering. Pass to Whitmore. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Toppin pulls it in.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And McConnell gets it to go. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Indiana out in front. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Indiana, the perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Halliburton in at the point.
And the quickness of Brooks' drive can be overwhelming. Burst inside before the D can react.
Halliburton against Smith, and finished off by Halliburton.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
And it's good, 2 points.
Inside, outside, mid-range, Brooks has the accuracy to make whatever look he gets work for him.
And a wide open look from Matherin. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
And the wide open shot from Green. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Halliburton against Thompson. Takes it out to Siakam. Turner looking around. And it's slammed in by Turner.
And you know how hard Turner goes. Has the strength needed to work through the contact and finish.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And Green slams it in.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
Here's Thompson.
Nice finish. Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Halliburton. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Brooks outside. Pass to Landale. That one drops for him. Landale's got his first bucket in this one. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Rockets?
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities. Yeah, good job to take it right at me.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass it. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
Here's Thompson. Brooks outside. Pass to Green. And it's Green slamming it down.
How about Jalen Green stepping up, showing poise in a big spot?
Halliburton for 3. Drills it from outside. Halliburton's got the game tied up here for Indiana.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest. And this is a statement bucket. If you weren't excited about Swift already, how about now?
Here's Nemhard, headed by Green. And a wide open look for Siakam. A three-pointer off the mark. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Thompson dishes to Smith. And 101 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Thompson. Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
The 3. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Halliburton for 3. The Rockets pull it in.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last 3-ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
A shot by Nemhard, no good. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 16-4 run. They get it again. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's Green slamming it down.
This is how special Green can be at times. When he's hot, he can be an incredible scorer.
And Thompson launches it from deep. No good. So Houston wins it. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Hard and Matherin, they're the wings. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Halliburton in at the 1. And for San Antonio, Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Vassell and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. And it's Paul in at the point. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
And it's Matherin missing. Wembanyama, pass to Vassell. Back to Wembanyama. Up top, Vassell. Releases. They get the rebound. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Here's Halliburton. Here he goes. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Yeah, that one's good.
On the drive, Paul is just so dynamic. Defenses can't find a way to stop him.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
On the take. Outside Wembanyama. Wembanyama screen. The 3 from Barnes. It's rebounded by Indiana. And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with Greg Popovich.
He said one person we cannot overlook is Tyrese Halliburton. He said the guy has major impact on the game, even when he's not scoring, which he usually is. He sets the tempo for the team. He can defend, rebound, pass the ball. Kid's got it all, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to review the game plan. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Halliburton. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Yeah, nice effort from Halliburton, working to get that point-blank shot.
Paul taking his time here. Sohan outside, pass to Barnes. Wembanyama, screen on Matherin. 6 to shoot. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
There was some serious muscle on that one.
Oh, and all kind of mean. He wanted the defense to feel that one. Here's Halliburton. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's Vassell. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, the defense has to do a better job at pushing Vassell off that spot outside.
Coach, as you know, two-way wings like Devin Vassell are a hot commodity in the NBA these days.
Yeah, Brian, he's got good defensive instincts. He's got great length. And offensively, a pretty good three-point shooter. But his main weapon is that mid-range jump shot.
And that one's good. Paul.
Yeah, when he's inside, Paul is so good at finding those little creases.
Three-pointer Matherin. Rebound by San Antonio.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Vassell against Halliburton. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
What a throwdown by Vassell. This is why he looks to get to the basket.
Pass to Turner. Halliburton against Vassell. And the dunk by Halliburton.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness. Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
Here's Halliburton. Nice D from Vassell.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
On the wing, Vassell. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Vassell's got 8 points.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Halliburton on the wing. He's guarded by Vassell for 3. Mathurin hits the three-pointer. He's got 5.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Wembanyama, screen on Halliburton. Here's Paul. Sweet little floater.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Pass to Turner. Mathurin with the ball. He's guarded by Barnes. With 4 on the clock. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. San Antonio on top. They lead by... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And, of course, taking it inside, always a great game plan. And I'm curious if there'll be an adjustment from the defensive end. Maybe sag off some shooters a little.
On the court for the Pacers, Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward position.
And we're seeing a great mindset from Halliburton on offense. He's attacking relentlessly and getting well rewarded for it.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. Nice shot by Turner.
Got to be encouraged watching Turner shoot with conviction, realizing his team trusts him to take these fast shots.
Halliburton against Paul, and the layup falls. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama with the easy 2.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Siakam outside. Shoots over Vassell. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
It's Vassell with the drive. Yep, count it. Vassell's got 10 points.
Well, sometimes you forget how long and quick Vassell is. A lethal combination on the drive.
Halliburton against Vassell. Here's Halliburton on the take. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 18 points for him.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Paul against Halliburton. Paul passes to Vassell. Sohan inside. He's covered by Siakam. Left side Paul. From deep. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
Dare I say he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
Back to Halliburton. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
The shot by Sohan, no good. Pacers trail by 5. On the wing, Nembhard. Yet to see a basket. Three-pointer, Mathurin. The rebound by the Spurs.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Vassell with it. Turner covering. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
For Indiana, they've gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Halliburton looking over the floor. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Vassell. He's guarded by Nembhard. Picked up by Sohan. Paul passes to Sohan. Paul against Halliburton. Spurs need to get one up here. Sohan, no luck on that one. Siakam with the defensive effort. Here's Nembhard. Yep, that one goes. Nembhard's got his first 2 points.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. San Antonio on top. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court.
I know my partner here appreciates the brute force, especially on the glass, right, Shaq? And they're in a good spot because of it.
And looking ahead tonight, here are the upcoming. Thanks for joining us.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
We've got Zach Collins, and it's Johnson in at the 3, small forward. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter out here, too.
Good-looking guy.
Good on the shot.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pacers trail by 3. There's Nesmith with a 3. That shot is off. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Collins with a screen on McConnell. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And Johnson plays with a lot of power, especially close to the basket.
McConnell passes to Nesmith. Here's Toppin. McConnell outside. Outside Nesmith. Toppin left side. Driving. Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk!
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Here's Wesley. He's marked by McConnell. Kicks it out to Collins. Wesley, that's good. Wesley's got 6 points.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
And he jams it home with authority.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Here's Wesley. He's marked by McConnell. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. 2 minutes.
Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
To the left side wing. Wiseman inside. Collins there. Oh, look at Wiseman. All the tools inside.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. McConnell against Collins. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Here's Wesley. He's marked by McConnell. They get it again. Pass to Branham from outside the arc. Can't hit that one. Pacers trail by 3. Outside Nesmith. Driving to the basket. Oh, he pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Wesley. He's marked by McConnell. Good. Wesley's got 12 points in just the second half.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
McConnell outside. Into the lane. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's Wesley. Here's Mamukelashvili. Shot from the low post is good. And now it's a 4-point Spurs lead.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. McConnell outside. Left side, Nesmith. Pass to Toppin. Clock at 6. Count it. Good. Toppin's got 4 points in the quarter.
That close in against a way shorter defender, you could just put up 2.
Mamukelashvili. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Aaron Nesmith is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Toppin. Then it's Wiseman. And it's Walker in at the 3. From deep, Wembanyama. That one no good. Indiana trailing here. Pass to Halliburton. The teardrop. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton.
The intelligent shot selection by Halliburton, opting for the floater in that situation.
Paul against Halliburton. And it's Paul off the drive. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Paul's got 19 points.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Outside Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. Sohan, right side. Down low. Wembanyama's shot is good. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Well, Wembanyama can do it all, but the coaching staff would like to see him stay in the paint as much as he can.
Turner finds Halliburton. Back to Turner. Pass to Siakam. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And it's Turner, that time on the assist from Siakam.
And that bump not throwing Turner off. Great concentration by the big man.
Wembanyama, screen on Halliburton. Outside Wembanyama. Back to Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for San Antonio.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
Halliburton against Paul. And he gets that one. Paul's got 21.
You have a big shot. Why not go to Paul? He's seen every situation. Nothing flusters him.
Here's Halliburton. Up top, Nembhard. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the jam.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
The free throw off for Siakam. The Spurs have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Sohan outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mathurin. 4 on the clock. Stolen by Siakam. On the wing, Mathurin. He's guarded by Barnes. Halliburton against Vassell. Halliburton using the vertical there.
Important points. Tyrese Halliburton, always ready to take the big one.
Paul against Halliburton. Back to Paul. Wembanyama, screen on Halliburton. Here's Paul. And the layup is good off the glass. 23 points in the game.
And when they need it most, Coach looks to Paul. He's unshakable. He's been here before and always rises to the challenge.
Outside for Halliburton. Siakam with a screen on Vassell. Siakam outside. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Halliburton. Takes a 3. Vassell with the rebound. And San Antonio has possession. Sohan outside. Pass to Barnes. Vassell against Mathurin. Vassell passes to Sohan. Money!
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Nembhard outside. Siakam outside. Halliburton with the ball. Back to Siakam. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. What's the best strategy for him?
And this comes down to whether they want to go for a 3 to win or send it to overtime with a 2. Either way, it's got to happen off this inbound pass.
For 3, Mathurin. Oh, that shot had a a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. So it's a narrow victory for the Spurs, pulling out the W. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish.
net, and the Houston Rockets starting 5. Running the wings, they'll go at Green and Brooks. And it's Smith. Then it's Brett Van Vliet. And it's Landale in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for San Antonio, we'll see Barnes and Sohan playing forward. Kevin Vassell out there with Paul. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here they are, game 1 of the season. Wow, it's fun to be here. And Clark, this is the culmination of all the hard work put in over the summer.
Yeah, you talk to the players on both sides, and there's optimism about this upcoming year. We'll see if that optimism is justified over time.
Now, Sohan, following the miss by Jabari Smith from deep.
But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Basket counts.
The defense gets physical inside, and guess what? The tenacious Fred Van Vliet ready for it.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Pass to Smith. The tray. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said, we have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint won't be easy. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And smart play by Smith, using that build to get in there and just fight for the rebound and the finish.
The shot's good from Paul.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Right wing. Here's Landale. Hits the three-point bomb.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Paul, and he lays it straight in. Paul's got his second basket of the game.
Exceptional focus from the point guard. Paul is no stranger to having to outwork the defense.
Outside, Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Now here's Paul. Wembanyama outside. Paul looking over the floor. Count it. And that's now 6 points for Chris Paul.
Paul knows exactly which angle he wants to take on that shot inside. That just comes from great awareness.
So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15 and 56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their hat on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
Now here's Green. Harrison Barnes missing his last shot. Green scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Excellent job by Green finishing through that contact.
Paul against Van Vliet. And Paul gets it to go in. Paul's got 8 points.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Smith sets the pick for Green. Smith outside. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 4. From outside the arc, Paul's shot is off. Last outing for San Antonio, it was a loss to Oklahoma City. Paul against Green. Here's Smith. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Vassell against Brooks. Vassell outside. That 3 off the mark. Rockets leading by 6. Van Vliet outside. Misses the 3. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Nobody near Barnes. Hits it from three-point range.
Boy, you got to respect the long-range accuracy of Barnes now. When he gets a little daylight, he's dangerous from the perimeter.
For three, Van Vliet. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Rockets on top. They lead by... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. And it's Paul in at the 1. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with.
And Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
And Thompson throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Big time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you got to push him out of the paint.
Green taking his time here. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Here's Landale. Brooks outside. Just 5 to shoot. Thompson finds Green. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Smith's got 10 points in the game. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us, perfect.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
And stolen by Thompson. And it's the Rockets on the break. It's up a 3. And it's Smith missing. Knocks it loose. And it's Paul with the ball for San Antonio. Trailing by 5. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
You know, Clark, the Rockets have done a good job building a young foundation to this roster.
Yeah, I like what they've done, Kevin. They made big strides last season, and it's a team that's really growing up right in front of our eyes, and there's no reason that they can't continue the trend they're on.
Second team foul.
Thompson against Paul. Wembanyama sets a screen for Paul. Pass to Vassell. Barnes up top. 6 to shoot. Here's Wembanyama. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Now Brooks defended by Paul. Brooks against Paul. Brooks with the bucket. Brooks has got his first basket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Third team foul.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. To the inside. Wembanyama with the aggressive finish.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Brooks against Paul. And that one's good. Brooks has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
That one goes in.
And they've repeatedly broken inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Green. Out to Brooks. 51 seconds left to play here in the half. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And here's Green outside. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
Green stopping on a dime and putting up his shot. Boy, that was impressive how suddenly he did that.
Wembanyama, a screen on Brooks. Vassell, no good. Rockets leading by 3. Here's the 3. Here's Smith. Pass to Landale. Brooks outside. Here's the screen. Smith for 3. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets lead by 3. And now we'll send it up. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Their work on the glass has been superb tonight. Chasing down every miss there, Ernie. That's their mind.
And now, not a bad. And that'll do it for.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And so in the game for the Rockets, they've got Whitmore. Adams is out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Shepard, and it's Holiday in at the 1. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake. And I like how Shepard keeps things simple. When he notices someone on his team is open, he is more than happy to move the ball.
In the corner, Collins with it. It's stolen by Shepard. From downtown, sinks the triple. And now it's a 9-point Rocket lead.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Wesley with the ball, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Wesley against Holiday. And the double clutch jam wows the crowd. Woo.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
It's hauled in by Adams. On offense, here are the Rockets. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. And that one's good, Whitmore.
Boy, that's 5 buckets in a row now. Watch out. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Got a piece of it. Holiday against Wesley. To the paint, Shepard. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Spurs trail by 11. Wesley with the ball, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Eason. And the layup's good off the glass. Eason's got 5 points now this quarter. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Pass to Shepard. Shoots the three. Kept alive.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Another shot. And it's Mamoukelashvili with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
To the middle. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. Mamoukelashvili has got 7 points. Outside Holiday. Launches a three. A rebound by the Spurs. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Wesley with the ball, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Whitmore. Hits the three from the wing. Whitmore's got the lead up to 12 now for the Rockets.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
Here's Branham. Hasn't made one yet. And again, San Antonio turns it over. Shepard with the ball. Pass to Whitmore. Adams down low. He's guarded by Collins. Adams with the screen on Johnson. Whitmore with it. 5 on the clock. Here's Eason. Collins grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Wesley, and stolen by Eason. Top of the key, Holiday to the left wing for the three, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Houston up by a dozen here at the end. And how about a look now at our assist of the game, brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Oh, man!
Some of these dunks he throws down are absolutely absurd. What an athlete Green is.
Ball against Thompson. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Chris Paul.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all the time. Are you kidding me? Nasty. Superior ball handling from Green that time. Had the defender on his heels.
Pass to Landale. Brooks outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Chris Paul picks up that. Clark, we hear a lot about the antics with Brooks, but he deserves more attention for his play.
I agree, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. He's one of the top perimeter defenders in the league, and some of what his antics are flowing out of is his competitive spirit. I still think he needs to tamp down the antics because that does take away from what he does, which is lock guys up and play with great competitive spirit all the time.
Green passes to Landale. Takes the three. Offensive rebound. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
San Antonio ball.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 16-point game. They get a hand on it. Off target at the rim.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
First team foul.
Ball against Thompson. Floats it up for Wembanyama. It's stolen by Smith.
And great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy two if the defense wasn't there.
Landale pass to Brooks. And here's Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Vassell kicks to Paul. Back to Vassell. Sohan with the screen. Inside. Pass to Vassell. Shot clock at 6. They need this. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith feeling it out a bit. Here's Green. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Green is a made bucket getter, and his number has been called all night, and he has delivered.
Barnes kicks to Paul. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Pass to Wembanyama.
2 minutes.
And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And it's 8 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Paul, one of the very best passers in the game, and he gives it to you right on time and on target.
Out to Thompson. Here's Landale. Brooks with no one around. Here's Thompson. Here's Landale. Paul with the steal. Stolen by Brooks.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Rockets.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
Yeah, I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jalen Green.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody can do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And you got to appreciate the overall game of Barnes. He's efficient as a scorer and also works hard at the defensive end.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Houston.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump in.
Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Smith. Three-pointer. Rebound by Sohan. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Back to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And just feeding the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
Here's Green. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A three from Wembanyama buries the long-range jumper.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Knocked away. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care.
Happy Halloween! Here are the starters for Houston. At small forward and power forward, it's Brooks and Smith. Thompson out there with Jalen Green. And it's Landale in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Pacers, Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Mathurin in at the 3, the small forward. Well, Grant, to be here for some horrifying hoops on Halloween.
You like that? I do. That's pretty good, man. What could be scarier than losing on Halloween? Looks like a lot of the fans showed up with their Halloween spirit, so it should be fun for everyone choosing to spend their evening with us. Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture-perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied. Halliburton looking over the floor. Nice move. And the layup is up and in.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
And here's Green from the arc. The rebound by Turner. Three-pointer Mathurin. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The definition of a stretch 5, Doris. Miles Turner. He's led the league in blocks and he can hit a 3.
And it's such a valuable asset for this basketball team. When Turner is on the floor, you've got to be aware of where he is in range. And then Miles is going to protect the rim with the absolute best of them.
Now here's Mathurin. He played a great game against Boston.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Green.
Oh, wow! Incredible!
Assist goes to...
I'll tell you what, I mean, he is a creative, explosive finisher at the rim. Green loves putting on a show.
Halliburton with the ball. Checked by Brooks. Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Back to Mathurin. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Green for 3. Knocks down the triple. Green's got 7 points.
Yeah, and Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot, and it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. That one drops for him.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Green from 9 feet. Good work there as it goes. 9 points in the game.
This is where Green is most effective. He's got a great feel for scoring inside.
Here's Siakam. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, they're...
Oh, throw it down!
Can you say elevation? And this guy can just fly. Green lifts off and slams it down.
Here's Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Yeah, it's hard to argue against Halliburton as the best passer in the league right now. I know he's the most exciting for sure.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. Shot clock at 6. Halliburton, the pass to Mathurin. Three-pointer off the mark. Rockets trail by 4. One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me, BA, how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in the half court. They make defenses work.
Green for three. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Scoring is Jalen Green's top skill. I mean, he can pile up the points in a hurry.
52 seconds left in the first. Here's Halliburton. Pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
How about that? He's 7 feet tall. And Miles Turner, because of that ability to move in any direction at any moment, is a big-time problem inside.
Out to Thompson. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Pacers leading by 3. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Outside for Halliburton. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Halliburton's got 7.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
And that one's good for Brooks.
This night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce, and boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. At small forward and power forward, it's Brooks and Smith. Green out there with Thompson, and it's Landale in its center.
Well, Miles Turner has earned the trust of his coaches. He's got the green light in these catch-and-shoot opportunities.
And certain guys are just solid with what they do. Doris, I think that applies to Andrew Nemo.
Yeah, I think it does, BA, because whenever he's out there, there's the steadying presence he brings. And that is while competing at a high level on the defensive end. His competitive toughness might be his best attribute.
Pass to Nembhard. Shot clock at 5. Inside. Out to Thompson. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. Benedict Mathurin picks one up. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Houston.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. The speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Halliburton with a steal. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Nembhard. Outside Mathurin. Halliburton with the ball. 3-pointer. The Pacers again can't hit. Here's Thompson. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam. Houston shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. And Doris, some use the term stocks to add up steals and blocks. Chet Holmgren and Victor Wembanyama's stocks are through the roof.
Well, in fact, since the turn of the century, only 5 rookies ever have averaged over 3, quote, stocks per game. Victor and Chet are both on that list. And listen, if you're a passionate NBA fan, you are so excited about these two young men. The size and the skill and the eye-popping things they're doing on a nightly basis. The NBA is in good hands.
Siakam against Smith. Halliburton for 3. It's hauled in by Landale.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too. He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Pass to Turner. Back to Siakam. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
You know, Doris, the last few years, Siakam has gotten back to attacking the rim like he once did.
To me, B.A., that's where he's at his best. He's got such length and creativity. You don't want to have to step in his path as a defender. Listen, he knows he's got to shoot the 3, but go to your first strength.
And it's hammered home by Green.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Pacers trail by 4. Halliburton attacks. And the dunk by Halliburton.
How about the craftiness on the drive by Tyrese Halliburton? This guy's ability to adjust when he puts it on the deck is something else.
Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Jabari Smith Jr. is making some serious strides, and Coach Ime Udoka praised him and said his all-around game, his confidence, great defensive versatility. He's starting to handle and make plays for others. Shooting is a huge asset for him, but we want him to post up and find his mid-range shots as well, where he can rise up over guys. Brian?
He is certainly one to watch, Allie. Thank you. Smith passes to Green. Back to Smith. 4-3. Pascal Siakam with a rebound.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And Houston has possession. Green up top. He's guarded by Nembhard. Terrific work from Green inside.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul of the game. .46 seconds left in the first half. Siakam outside. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Siakam. Siakam with a screen on Brooks. Shot's good by Mather.
Yeah, tricky move by Mather, showing us how effectively he can run the pick and roll.
And here is Green. He's got 24. Three-pointer, Brooks. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. Here's Matherin. Pass to Nembhard. There's the triple. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Rockets. He's been lighting it up tonight. 24 points. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this.
Despite being the visitor, they've been in control. They've got an edge to their game. That can quiet a hostile.
All right, guys, time to see what the fans. That's it for us.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. Nice game. Great performance by Jalen Green.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the hooks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Nembhard and Matherin, they're the wings. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard position. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half. McConnell kicks it out to Jackson. Toppin outside. Pass to McConnell. Adams grabs the miss. Houston leading by 4. Dorsey, look at the youth on this Pacers roster. Plenty of upside moving forward.
LBA, there is no doubt one of the strengths of this team is the chemistry of the young pieces you just referenced. And remember, this group plays a unique style, the fastest pace in the league, one of the most dangerous offenses in the league. A ton of fun to watch this Pacers roster play together. Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
Toppin outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Steven Adams. Indiana shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
It's always fun to watch a young player like Obi Toppin adapt to the league. He has done a really good job rising to the challenge of NBA-level play.
Out left to the wing. Back to Holiday. Fires top of the key. And Toppin pulls it down.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
And the foul on Steven Adams. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
90 seconds into the second half now. Walker passes to Nesmith. Walker sets a screen. 5 to shoot. Baseline try. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And it's Shepard missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And here's Toppin from the arc. On target from range. Toppin's got 5 points.
Well, big men like Toppin need to shoot from range, and he's showing he's got tremendous touch.
Outside Holiday. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out. Holiday's got his first points of the night. Pacers trail by 4. Oh, it's stolen by Eason. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Shepard, that's good.
And if you're looking for the game's next great shooter, keep an eye on Shepard. This kid is special. Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Pass to Shepard. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Shepard's got 8 points in the quarter. So it's the Pacers now. They trail by 7. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Here's Toppin. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. The free throw is off from Toppin.
I think one thing that's clear with Obi Toppin is he has a drive to keep improving. He knows he's got some talent, but it's about the work you put in.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Three-pointer, Holiday. Indiana with a rebound. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. McConnell outside. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Length and strength and intimidation. Steven Adams sends it back.
Clock at 4. Here's Nesmith. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Whitmore goes in. Pass to Adams. Shoots over Jackson, and he can't bank that one in. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Holiday against McConnell. Toppin passes to McConnell. The kick out to Walker. For the lead. Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
That jump shot is going to be key for Walker in his career, especially with how physical a player he is.
Free throw good. Walker. That one drops. He ties it up.
You know, between his skills, his motor, and his physical ability, Walker came into the league more ready for the NBA than most first-year guys.
And it's a completely new group for the Rockets. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Houston. 17 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Pass to Thompson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Thompson's got 11 points.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Halliburton on the attack. Siakam for three. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And at the close of the third, Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Keep working the game, possession by possession.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So the Houston 5 right now. At small forward and power forward, it's Brooks and Smith. Thompson out there with Jalen Green. And it's Landale in at the 5, down low. Here's Matherin. It's deflected.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block. And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Turner, a screen on Thompson. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Nembhard outside. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Now it's a three-point Pacer lead.
Tyrese Halliburton doing his thing, showing you all he has in that passing arsenal.
Out of bounds, it'll be Indiana's ball. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. There's a screen by Turner. Right wing. On the wing, Matherin. Shot is good, off the back rim and in.
He's got that guard quickness. Matherin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
And here's Green from the arc. Green's feeling it at the arc.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Halliburton against Thompson. The three ball. And Tyrese Halliburton good for three.
And Halliburton loves answering a challenge. A three made on one end means it's time for him to come back and answer.
Green, the pass to Landale. It counts, and the foul. That one on Nembhard.
Yeah, a little different strategy for them in the second half. Less pounding it inside for high percentage looks.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
They've also done a heck of a job at the free throw line tonight. Good aggression has led to a number of easy chances and points at the line.
They get it again. Outside, Green. Another shot. Oh, and Turner with a block.
How about the reach of Miles Turner? He covers so much ground to come up with these blocks.
Nembhard outside. Pass to Siakam. Crafty move. And Siakam with the slam.
Pascal Siakam. Improvement, yes. Big-time player, no doubt.
On the wing, Green. He's guarded by Nembhard. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Just a rookie, but Thompson already taking and making big-time shots.
Turner, a screen on Green. Halliburton outside. Nembhard outside. Pass to Turner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Siakam for three. And it's Siakam again missing. Rockets trail by 3. Smith inside. Turner covers. Outside, Green. The flush. Jalen Green.
And demonstrating how fearless he is, Green welcomes the chance to take important shots.
Pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Over to the wing. Turner passes to Siakam. Fires for 3. Missed it. 4 for 8 in the contest. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and this is why Green's got.
And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge.
The play is under video review under NBA rules.
In place. We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Walker, he's checked in for Indiana. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
And Allie, thanks. He sinks the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
He knows just how important these shots are, and he makes them count.
Halliburton against Thompson. Halliburton finishes strong.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Green, the pass to Thompson. Here's Brooks. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. Thompson finds Brooks.
And this team is counting on Brooks in big-time moments. And guess what? Dillon delivers.
Thompson against Halliburton. There's a screen by Turner. Oh, it falls!
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
And this is what it's all about. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
And here's Green from the arc. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Francis. Special October 31st. And the starting group for the Spurs.
Are you ready?
Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. Here we go. Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. And it's Paul in at the 1 spot. And for Indiana, Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward position. Halliburton finds Nembhard, just 5 to shoot. Nice defense by Vassell. And here are the Spurs. Wembanyama with it. Really struggled in the loss against Oklahoma City. And it's Zohan missing. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Now that the new season is tipped off, Richard, how important is it to get things off to a good start?
I'd say it's fairly important, but this is a long season, Kevin. It's about sustaining a high level of play consistently.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
It's Nembhard on the wing. Outside, Mathurin. That one falls.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
All against Halliburton. Now Paul. Outside for Wembanyama. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Wembanyama has got his second basket of the night.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
They set the pick. Halliburton with it, and it's Vassell picking him up. Drops in the layup for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And it's Paul scoring on a gorgeous play.
The wily vet, Paul, able to score down low.
Halliburton against Vassell. Takes it out to Siakam. And Nembhard has it in the corner. Siakam against Barnes. Siakam misses. And it's Paul with the ball for the Spurs. Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at him now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
And Wembanyama gets it to go. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. The Pacers have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And Halliburton slams it in.
And a guy who can get up off the floor. Halliburton will throw one down if you're sleeping.
Now, here's Vassell. Still scoreless. In his young career, Richard, we've seen Devin Vassell really blossom as a two-way talent.
He's a talented player, but I think there's still another level that he can reach, and he needs to continue to grow as a playmaker to get there.
Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA, like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. He ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
Outside for Wembanyama. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. A three from Barnes. The Pacers pull it in. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped the game in this series last year.
Vassell against Halliburton. Good on the shot. Halliburton's got 10.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Barnes sets a screen for Vassell. And that one released in time, but no good. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. You'll see Barnes and Sohan playing forward. Chris Paul is out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 down low. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
And I'll give this to Halliburton. He's been in attack mode all night.
Spurs trail by 5. Paul outside. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Just impressive, excellent take and make by Paul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Paul. Paul's got 5 points now this quarter. Halliburton passes to Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
They own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Barnes screen on Halliburton. On the wing, Barnes. He's covered by Halliburton. Yep, it counts.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Turner with the screen. And it's Halliburton penetrating. Out to Turner. Pass to Nemo. Indiana moving it around. Here's Mathurin. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Paul, a screen on Turner. Here's Wembanyama. The rebound by Turner. Pacers leading by 4. Here's Halliburton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal.
Now, we've seen this a few times, Richard. Players getting booed at home. And that's got to be painful for a player.
You get taken back a little bit. For some players, it's deserved, but it's always a surprise. But you have to be self-aware. Did you deserve to get booed? In most cases, it's true.
Here's Barnes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Barnes has got 6 in the quarter.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Here's Halliburton. Takes it out to Siakam.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Wembanyama finds Vassell. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Hands it from downtown.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Halliburton against Vassell. It's Nembhard on the wing. Hasn't made one yet. Turner with a screen on Barnes. Out to Turner. Lets it go with a 3. San Antonio with the rebound. 1:09 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Sohan. Back to Paul. To the inside. Back to Sohan. The tray. Siakam pulls it in. Indiana leading. 40 seconds left here in the second. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. The Pacers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Vassell against Turner. Here's Wembanyama for 3. That's no good, and he's 3 for 5. Pass to Siakam. Outside Mathurin. Here's Halliburton. Back to Mathurin. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Mathurin's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pacers.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And so it's Indiana with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And taking a look at the Pacers, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have.
And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the Spurs.
They're getting...
And that is it for halftime.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressive all game long.
James Wiseman's out there with Toppin. It's T.J. McConnell. Then there's Aaron Nesmith. And it's Walker in at the small forward. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. The Spurs making a switch here. Wesley's checked in. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. Number 1, the Pacers. The Spurs second.
Both teams really good at passing the basketball. You look at the numbers from a season ago, very unselfish.
Here's McConnell. Now Nesmith. There's the pick. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Heisman no good.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
High post, Johnson. It's rebounded by Indiana. Toppin passes to Wiseman. Takes it off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 10.
And just wait until Wiseman has time to develop his moves, which are still somewhat raw at this stage.
Here's Wesley. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
And here is Neesmith. 2 points. That one goes. And now a 12-point Indiana lead.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
And then Toppin with the jam.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And it's Mamu Kelishvili missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Toppin kicks to McConnell. Here's Toppin. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Back to Walker. Kept alive by Indiana. Pass to McConnell. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Mamu Kelishvili with the rebound. Spurs trail by 17. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously push the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Branham can't get it to go. And here are the Pacers now. Big run right now going for them, 11-2. And once again off the mark by Indiana. San Antonio's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Driving to the basket. Wesley. That one drops for him.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
McConnell with it. He's picked up by Collins. McConnell passes to Walker. A double clutch. Rebound San Antonio.
Oh, he just can't resist the urge to try and do something special, and it cost them 2 points.
Branham, the pass to Lesson. Here's Branham. Three-pointer. Toppin pulls it in. Pacers leading by 13. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Inside, McConnell kicks to Toppin. And it's Wiseman at the elbow. Here's Walker. There's the drive. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Indiana Pacers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Indiana shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. And it's Paul in at the 1. And the basket by Vassell.
Boy, Vassell has a smooth offensive game. This man just makes it look easy.
The drive by Siakam. Outside Turner. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And the basket by Vassell.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Halliburton outside. And he drives in. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Devin Vassell. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
Ooh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Vassell finds Sohan. From the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Out in his own on the break. Outside for Wembanyama. Halliburton against Vassell. From deep. Nembhard grabs the board.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
He gets that one. 8 points here for Benedict Mathurin.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Paul, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
In the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that needed to beat the D.
Pacers leading by 13. Out to Turner. Beyond the arc. A three-pointer is right on target.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Paul's shot is off. The Pacers have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Ball's knocked loose. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Wembanyama, no good. And so Siakam will bring it up for Indiana.
2 minutes.
Halliburton with it. Plays it up and banks it in. Halliburton's got 7 now in this quarter.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Pacers leading by 18. Now Mathurin. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And I love the energy you see from Mathurin inside, using his athleticism to win the day. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pacers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Tyrese Halliburton.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets. And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Connects from three-point range.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And it's Vassell with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
We've got 13 seconds left in the game. Halliburton for three. Off the mark. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like